Welcome back to another episode of the Power Podcast. And today we have a very special guest, AB, with us. She is a life coach for women and she helps women to build confidence in their life. Yes, AB, can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
So my name is AB. I'm a self-love and mental fitness coach, and I help women transition from breaking free from low self-esteem to being empowered and having confidence in what they do to lead a fulfilling life and to be able to hit their goals.
Okay, so let's moving forward to the first question. Our first question: what inspired you to specialize in helping women to overcome self-doubt and build confidence?
Well, so what inspired me is that I ran through the same journey myself about 30 years ago, and I discovered through my own learning that through self love and through that transition, I was able to be more authentic and to be able to find self love. So I decided that on reflection that I would work with women to go to teach them the same experience that I had been through to help them to overcome their self-doubt and the limiting beliefs and to realize that yes, that they can gain success after a bad situation, a traumatic situation. They can find their authenticity and become successful in what they do.
So my next question is: how can someone start practicing self-compassion and forgiveness after toxic relationship?
Okay, so practicing self-compassion starts with acknowledging that healing is a journey, not a linear process. As I encourage my clients to speak to themselves that they would, so that like as if they're a friend, so with kindness, understanding, and patience, to have, and the first great step is to do like positive affirmations like I am worthy of love and respect just as I am, so you're happy with who you are. Forgiveness, especially after toxic relations, can be very challenging, so I emphasize that forgiveness is not about condoning the other person's actions. It's about freeing yourself from the weight of resentment. So, one practice I suggest is journaling, writing a letter to yourself, for example, or the person you're forgiving. Whether you send it or not is another question. You don't have to send it, but at least you write those letters. This allows you to process your feelings in a safe and controlled way. So ultimately, self compassion and forgiveness are gifts, and you give to yourself, allowing you to move forward in peace and in clarity. These practices are essential for creating strong foundation for resilience and for empowerment. And I find that these things help. And just remember, it is a process, it's not a race, and it does take time.
What are the biggest challenges you see women facing in their careers and relationships today?
Okay, so one of the biggest challenges is overcoming internalized belief that you must always prove your worth. So that's a big challenge. So many professional women feel the pressure of being strong or being perfect, which can lead to self-doubt and also burnout. Another challenge is navigating societal and workplace biases that compound feelings of inadequacy. So makes them feel worse than they really are. So I help my clients by addressing these challenges head on through some of the tools that I use. So I use a tool called Spectrum. I also use a tool called Positive Intelligence. I use these methods and we identify the limiting beliefs, we reframe negative self talk, and create personalized strategies for building self confidence. A core part of my work is helping women understand their inherent value. So, independent of external validation. So, you know who you are, independent of what people think about you. When they learn and prioritize themselves, set boundaries, and embrace their uniqueness, they begin to thrive both personally and professionally. So, as you do one thing, so you do other things. So, if they're thriving professionally, they will thrive personally. And so, I find that that helps my clients.
That's great answer. Thank you so much, AV, for showing on my podcast and share your experience, expertise with my audience.